Hello and welcome to the Sensual Being podcast with myself, your host, Jolene Whiting. I have been a pole dance teacher for nearly 20 years. I'm also a yoga instructor, and my favourite pastimes are connecting to my own sensuality, connecting with the world, and connecting with animals as well. In this podcast, you'll find new and inventive ways of how you see yourself, connecting yourself with others, and also how you see and view the world around you. Today, we are going to look at complexity, and are you letting that hold you back from your dreams? Hello again, you sensual being. It's wonderful that you've taken time out of your day to tune in Sensual Being. So thank you so much for joining today. I would like to talk to you about your dreams, your goals, your targets, whatever you want to call them. I like to call them dreams. So with your dreams, are you doing them, or are you holding back, or are you dreaming small when you could be dreaming bigger? Do you allow your limiting beliefs to hold you back, or are you just plowing ahead anyway? So one of the things that can impact all of what I've just said is complexity. Do you make excuses and make reasons why you can't do something yet? Or like, I can't do that yet because I haven't worked this out. I can't do that yet because I haven't found a way of doing this yet. So I've got to be able to do this first before I can do that. Yeah. Is it true? The reason I ask is because this has been a big eye-opener for me, particularly with starting the podcast and starting a few other things. So I'm branching out with my business. And I've noticed, even though I have been branching out with it, I realised why I didn't do it earlier. Because I was making so many excuses, and they weren't all limiting beliefs. Some of them were, and I've been working on those. But I want to talk about the complexity. For example, I was thinking, well, I can't do the podcast yet called Sensual Being because it's not on my website. Do I want Sensual Being to be a part of my current website or a new website? Do I need a new website? Do I need to incorporate? Well, you can see where I'm going with this. Yeah, there's so much tat going on in all of that. And some of that did not matter. I don't need a new website to be able to talk to you. Yeah, I didn't need any of that. And it is on my website now. But do you know what? When I started doing the podcast, it was only about episode 8 that I then thought, actually, I'll just create a page on my website and chuck it on there. That'll do for now, yeah? And it's something. And it didn't even occur to me just to make a page. All I needed to do was make a page, yeah? And just put it on. That's all. And it's things like, you'll notice I've only just started putting stuff on my YouTube. It got up, I got the profile, and that was it. And I was like, I don't know what to do with it. And I thought, that's okay. Don't do anything yet. Wait until the time feels better, because I had so many things going on that I just wanted to try and do. But I was making it so complicated in my own head. So how many times do you do this? Because complexity is the enemy of our dreams. We think, I've got a brilliant idea. Oh, but I can't do that yet because of this, that, and the other. No. You can start doing something. There is always something you can do. Yeah. All you have to do is do something little each day. So maybe if it is really so complicated, set yourself 5 minutes a day, maybe work out a plan, and each day just have a quick look at that plan and try and do something towards it. Yeah. If you want to put more energy into it, think about the 30 for 30. So maybe do 30 minutes of something for 30 days. Yeah. Don't think, I'm going to do so much more than that, or I'm going to do X. Just do that and then put it to the side. Yeah. Because you don't want it to overwhelm you too much. Because these things, when they are our passion, they do have a tendency to create a lot of overwhelm. Yeah, so it's trying to find that balance. But I want you to think now about something that you think that you want to do, or that you want, or something you want to achieve, or whatever it is. Maybe you're already working towards it. Maybe you are, but you're not putting enough effort in. You know you could do more. Maybe you haven't even started it because you're like, whoa, I can't do that until I've done this. Yeah, whatever it is, just imagine now, and if it's safe for you to do so, close your eyes for a moment. And I want you to imagine where you will be in 1 year, or even 6 months, if you started doing it today. Even a small step, yeah? Because if you do something little every single day, it will mount up, yeah? So if I had decided not to do my podcast when I started it, I've done, I think currently at the time of recording this one, I've released 25 episodes. I would be 25 episodes behind. But on the flip side, if I had actually started this like 2 years before, when I was really thinking about it, imagine where I'd be now. Yeah. And I do believe in the right time, but the right time can be right now. You can start something now. But are you making it too complicated? Are you trying to think, well, I've got to get all this, got to do that? Like even my mail out, I've put in the steps for the mail out to be up and running, but I haven't put the energy into it yet, but it's there. And that was good enough for me just to get everything together to release my first episode of the podcast and have everything ready. And that was enough. Now I'm starting to go into the YouTube channel and start to put stuff on there as of this week. And then my next stop will be the mailing list and to go into that. But I was putting so much pressure on myself to actually have all of those things up and running straight away and working, yeah, that I was just pushing myself back even more. My to-do list of all these things I was thinking about was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and the start date was getting further and further away, and that was because of me. Not because of the things on my list. That was because of me. And it's things like, oh, I can't join this because I haven't got the money. Okay, you don't have to join that, but can you do something towards whatever it is you want to do? So maybe if you haven't got the money to do something, maybe you could look at starting to save. And if you start to save, maybe you can think, okay, I'll save £1 a week or £1 a day. And you get a pot and you put £1 in it. Yeah, things don't have to be so complicated. Maybe it's something that you can, maybe it's a new skill and you haven't got the time to do a course, but maybe you can get a book and you can start reading for 20 minutes a day or 30 minutes a day. Yeah, do the 30 for 30 and start reading about a new skill. Maybe it's a language you want to learn. Again, same thing, 30 minutes a day, every day for 30 days. Where would your life be if you did, for example, a language? Where would your life be in 30 days if you were doing 30 minutes each day for that whole month? At the end of that month, not only would you have a load of base skills, but this would become part of your life. And you would find it easy to have that as part of your day. Therefore, in 30 days' time, you might choose to add in something else. Don't add in loads now. Just pick like one thing for a month. Bring that in to your habits and your routines. And after a month, you keep that because it's part of you now. And then if you want to add in something else, then you can. Maybe you want to change that skill and up it and take it further. You know, it doesn't have to be so complicated. Life does not have to be so complex. If you want to start something, just start it. And it doesn't matter if it's a bit messy or if it's a bit unhinged and you don't quite know exactly where you're going with it. Maybe you want to write a book, but you don't know what you're going to write about. Fine. Set aside 30 minutes a day just to write, and literally write anything. Even if it's a little bit of a journal to start with, it will get you in the habit of writing. And it doesn't mean that every single thing you write has to be the thing that it's going to be. It can just be some freestyle writing. Yeah, it's like practicing. Sometimes we just put so much emphasis on the outcome of what it should be, what it's going to turn into, the success that it's going to be. The success is in the journey. The success is in the starting something and enjoying the journey, yeah? And if you don't start that thing, you won't have the success. And I'm not talking about success of money or fame. I'm not talking about that. That is a sideline. Your success is your enjoyment in what you are doing. And if you've got a dream that you are waiting for permission from the universe to start, well, if you need that permission, take it from me, yeah? Start it. And feel free to ping me a message and let me know what it is that you're starting. I'll be your accountability partner if you want to. I'll be like, hey, how are you doing with this? Come on, you can do some more. Are you enjoying it? Let's do it. What have you got? Just start whatever it is that you want to do. Stop waiting. Life is here now for you. And we have both got the gift of this life together. So just remember that everybody has the same amount of hours in their day. Everybody. And when you start to think about that, you're like, oh, okay, maybe I can start something. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you were sparked up to go and do something. Go and do something. Go and live. Go and enjoy it. Live your dreams. Do your dreams. Create them. Make them reality. Make them a reality in my world as well. Because I appreciate people who follow their passion, follow what lights them up. Just never stop dreaming, but more importantly, never stop doing those dreams. So anyway, I love and leave you there. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to lead through your life with your heart and to live with intention. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this episode, please do share it with your friends and on social media. If you have the time to rate or review this podcast, I'd be ever so grateful. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can find me at Jolene Sensual Being. The links to my YouTube and to sign up to my mailing list will be in the show notes as well. I look forward to speaking with you again very soon.